I love car audio, always have. I was always installing stereos in my car as a kid, but one of the things I could never get quite right was match the excellent sound I got out of my home stereo with what I was getting in my car. It was just never quite right. It was not the same. One of the things that Bose does better than most, I think, is take a lot of those amazing soundstage and accuracy and dynamic elements that you get from your home stereo, and it puts them in your car. Here's the problem. Historically, those Bose systems have been pretty pricey, and they still have those very pricey, amazing systems. But now they're starting to trickle down some of their technology and some of their engineering in cars that average Joes like you and me buy all the time. There are 4 tiers to Bose's factory-installed audio lineup now, and it starts with a system you might find in a relatively inexpensive car like this Nissan Juke. A system like this might only cost you an upgrade fee of, say, $500. The speaker complement looks modest at first, but hidden inside the driver's side headrest are 2 speakers, which accent the rest of the speaker system to make the sound closer to what you'd get from a well-set-up home stereo. Sophisticated digital processing and amplification makes the music sound as if it's coming from in front of you, as opposed to specific speaker locations in the car. And it works better than a bunch of speakers in the dash reflecting off the windshield. You aren't aware of the sound coming from the headrest, somehow it just kind of blends in. It's fair to use audiophile terms like soundstage and imaging here because Bose is delivering a sense of that. Oh, and another fun feature is that when you get a phone call, the sound comes out of the headrest speakers, not the whole system, so there's an element of privacy afforded. The next step up is the Premium Series. You can find this level of system currently in use in cars like the Mazda MX-5. The speakers are a bit bigger, there's more power here, headrest speakers are installed in the driver's side and the passenger side. Bose also places a woofer inside a 6-liter enclosure in the floor. Since this is a convertible, the system tunes itself to sound almost as good with the top down as it does with it up. The Performance Series is essentially an extension of the system Bose has been installing in cars for years, with the headrest speakers and processing available in the rear seats as well. Now that we're into luxury car territory, there might be a VIP or dignitary in the back, and we certainly want them getting the best sound and call privacy too, right? Finally, there's the 34-speaker Panaray system developed exclusively for Cadillac. This system is part of a new ultra-high performance series for Bose. It may appear in different iterations for different cars, but this specific installation will only be found in the Caddy CT6 for now. And this, folks, this is something you have to hear to believe. It's refined, exacting, explosive, powerful, well-balanced. It might be the finest sounding thing Bose has ever made. They got it right here. You'll pay handsomely for it, but if you want a brag-worthy system that walks the walk, this is it. I'd put it against any Mark Levinson system I've ever heard any day. And this technology makes its way down the line into every Bose car audio system. Who'd have thought that you could get a Bose sound system in a compact SUV that costs you less than $25,000? Not me. And the cool thing is what they're putting into these vehicles is actually meaningful, tangibly awesome stuff. It really spreads out the soundstage with the headrest speakers and the well-positioned tweeters. What you're getting is premium dynamic sound that you're not going to get from an aftermarket stereo system or from the plain old plain Jane thing that they stick in there at the factory. And that, I think, is going to take the Bose name and spread it out to a wealth of new vehicles.